A few days ago, a guy named Su Ping wakes up from a dream and has transmigrated to another world quite similar to Earth, where monster-like pets and humans coexist. He acquires about his new identity and the new world he is currently in. Only technology is more advanced, but only as a support. Its main core presence is pets with superpowers. There are different pets for different types of work. The most important of these is the war pet, handled by a war tamer. Standings of countries in this world are determined by the strength of these war tamers. This world relies on to strength, despise the weak, to not to be trampled on. He vows to become strong. Before doing that, he has to learn more about this new world and his new identity. He found out he doesn't have parents and living with his foster mom and doesn't have a good relationship with her sister. Afterwards, he heads to his pet store. At his destination, he meets with an angry customer who put his Black Panther beast to be nurtured but received poor care. In frustration, he and his beast was about to demolish the store. All of the sudden, time freezes. Interface-like blue system pops up binding him. The store system notifies him all kinds of attacks against the host will be nullified. Su thinks to himself he is invincible in the store. Time resumes once again. Su Ping forcibly grabs the beast's mouth, scaring the beast and the customer, which they flee afterwards. System indicates that he has resolved the crisis and received once-time use refresh for the store. Su uses the refresh and heads to the foster area. Upon entering, Su triggers main mission. It is to nurture either chasing moonhound or lighting rat, to rank 3 or above as he chooses the rat. Ladder appears on his hand, and the two are transported to Nurture Land, called Lighting Cloud. Sea World as Su arrives. In the Nurture Land, he gets attacked by 10,000-meter gigantic king-ranked beast, unable to dodge 2 dies. Later, Su awakens in a revival space. The system tells him that if Su couldn't complete the mission, given time, or gives up halfway through, his rating will be lowered, and if it falls below 60, the host will die. As he checks the mission details, the system forms a temporary contract with the lighting rat. As he gets revived at a random location, they come up on a large beast, a young sandworm. Su gives order to charge at the worm, despite killing itself. In doing so, Ladder learned a new skill, Charge. Lucky the pet receives unlimited revives, continuously dying and then getting revived. Trying to kill the worm, Su's lighting rat keeps getting stronger. After a while, it has absorbed some of the lighting from the environment and evolved its charge skill into lighting charge. Using his newly evolved skill, Ladder finishes off the worm. Suddenly, the ground starts shaking, revealing dozens upon dozens of large adult sandworms appeared. Seeing the difference in strength gap, Su gives up. But the rat doesn't do so. Kept fighting back. Even its stamina has already been depleted. Upon seeing his pet, Su regained the confidence he needed and now ready to go down with fight. After a one-sided battle, Su revives at a random location. Already tired from the previous encounter with the worms, Ladder notices the ground he was revived on wasn't a surface, but a 10-meter-long rock cockroach, going all out 2 defeats the rock beast. Afterwards, we see Su, lighting rat lying on the corpses of enemies they have defeated. Total of staggering 472 beasts. Mission is finally complete. Through this, lighting rat has learned the skill lighting after image, and lighting flash, which is top 10 rumored skills that has lost its learning method through time. Having learned the analysis technique himself, Su heads back, ending the temporary contract with the lighting rat. Star Pet Tournament is reaching the conclusion of its preliminaries. Commentator noted about the 3 individuals, Ye Hao, Jiang Shuihan, and Zhang Xiao, who are likely to win this tournament. War Tamer Su Yan Ying, having lost to the 2 of the said contestants now, about to meet the 3rd in the next round, Zhang Xiao. Only having 1 pet to battle, she heads to the rascal store to pick up her lighting rat. There she meets her improved lighting rat. Afterwards, he unlocks a mission to nurture a pet belonging to himself. System tells Su he can become a war tamer by purchasing an awakening potion at the cost of 100 energy point. 1 energy point is equivalent to 100 yuan. Su, in his last job that killed him 69 times only to get paid 108 yuan. At a Star Pet tournament, Yan Yin is losing her last match 0-1 against Zhang Xiao. Her chances at getting a spot in the War Pioneers team look slim, only having the lightning rat left in her arsenal of pets. She wonders if she should just quit as the audience cheers on her opponent. Just as Yan is about to surrender, Lightning Rat enters the battlefield, proclaiming the battle's end. Zhang Xiao commands his demon dragon hound to burn his opponent down. The lightning rat begins to charge its attack, but Yan tells it to dodge using lightning dodge, almost killing the latter. She only tells her pet to attack and dodge without naming attacks, letting it use its full power, launching the rank 7 skill Thunder Slash. Lightning Rat takes out the Demon Hound. In one blow, the score is tied. Not to underestimate his opponent again. Zheng Xiao brings out a rank 4 Earth-type pet Golem Rhino Beast to counter her Lightning Attribute Rat. The fight begins, and the former uses his War Tamer skills to buff his pet, strengthening him to around rank 5. The Yan Yin look on as the Lightning Rat doesn't seem to back down at all. Before Yan is even able to buff her pet, it charges at the Golem, suddenly separating itself multiple times to dodge Golem's attack. The Lightning Rat has activated another rank 7 skill Lightning After Image. Impressed by Yan Yin's rat, the War Pioneers are ready to take her even before the conclusion of the finals. Ignoring the Golem, Lightning Rat charges directly at its War Tamer to finish him off. The fight is over as judges announce the winners. The audience chant the name Rat King Su Yan Yin. Afterwards, Yan thinks of the pet store's owner as a hidden expert who unlocked these skills for her pet. Meanwhile, Su Ping contemplates how to earn 10,000 yuan for the awakening potion in a short amount of time. He decides on just selling pet foods. He vows to become a war tamer in 3 days, as the quality of the collected food depends on the level of the nurture lands it's collected. From these are divided into novice, intermediate, advanced, and peak ranks, requiring 1,000 energy points to enter each. Su has no choice but to go to a novice one using the system's recommendation. Su enters the Outer Territory Meteorite 1002 area with limited inventory, 1 daytime limit, and 30 free revives to be used. He doesn't want to waste his time to find common and cheap herbs, but rather decides to use all his revives to find rare foods. He exhausts all his revives in collecting only the rarest of items, and then leaves the nurture land. Elsewhere, the Black Wolf War Team's member Fong Yu Jing is feeding their family pet, Xiao Huo, the most expensive pet food. However, he doesn't know about pet food and almost kills the bird. Just then, Fong's grandma walks in with a rock vermilion fruit, feeding it to Xiao Huo, healing him instantly, also fixing its appetite. Suspicious of this food's being drugged, and him being a scammer, Fong Yu inquires about store's whereabouts she bought from. In frustration, Fong goes and calls the Su Ping store a black store, and accusing him scamming people and tells him to close his store. Angered, Su Ping, with terrifying expression, demands an evidence for what he claims releasing an ominous aura. Fong attacks him but quickly dealt with. A temporary mission is also triggered for Su to prove the store and its food's innocence and protect its reputation. At this point, a crowd has gathered, and seeing Su attack Fong, collectively shout at him to close the store. He shuts them up and asks for a low-rank water pet to demonstrate his store's innocence. Fong's sister summons her rank 1 pet. Su feeds it the blue essence fruit, ranking it up to level 2, shocking the spectators. Fong and his sister apologize to Su and are made to pay for the food used in the demonstration. This showcase completely changes the opinions of the onlookers, and they rush to buy the food, earning him 31,560 yuan, converting it into 315 energy point.